All right, you guys, rise and shine. It's Friday, September the 12th. It's currently 7:24 on the clock. We're at planetary hour of, I want to say, Venus, top of the morning. All right. In transit today, there's a lot going on. We've got the moon ingressing into Gemini. That's not happening until late evening, 5:39 p.m. We've got the Sun in Virgo sextile to Jupiter in Cancer. We have Mercury in Virgo sextile to Jupiter in Cancer. We've got the moon that's trining over to the Sun in Virgo with the moon in Taurus. Moon in Taurus in a sextile to Jupiter in Cancer. A square over to Venus in Leo. We have a quincunx to Mars in Libra. And then I'm seeing here sextile to Saturn Pisces, sextile to Neptune Aries, conjunction with Uranus, and the trine to Pluto in Aquarius once the moon ingresses into Gemini. All right. Right now, let's see where the planetary hour is with this Venus and where the moon is sitting at 7:25 a.m. All right, let's see. 23 degrees and about 52 minutes of the moon in Taurus. Sabian symbol, let's see. At the 24th degree, it says a mounted Indian with scalp locks. So from the 21st to the 25th degree, it is channeled aggression. All right. Speaks about channeled aggression. It says one side of human nature that needs to be channeled properly instead of being denied is the natural aggressiveness and potential for violence that can arise when survival is in doubt. Those who are foreign to each other are often fearful and feel threatened by the other. It is a fact of life that must be faced. It is not all unusual for this to spill over into competitiveness without own or one's own tribe. All right, within one's own tribe. So there should be no competing here, rather. Learn how to channel your aggression. Okay? Rise and shine. Let's see. Queen of Swords is here. I just heard, say it like you mean it. The Two of Pentacles is here. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's a sense of like protection around your energy at this time. Especially if there's a sense of control around you with this Jupiter and Capricorn energy. I see Ten of Wands and Judgment. Alright, so I don't know if you feel that someone around you or you could be carrying the heavier burden here, but there's a need to either defend and or protect your energy and say it like you mean it rather than dealing with someone that tries to control you or go back and forth here. Alright, the energy of the Sun. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. If there's some sort of opportunity that comes up in the near future, I feel like it's going to be positive. Yeah, Three of Cups is like a celebration because I definitely see you being very concentrated with the Queen of Swords. Something's coming your way, a gift or something being reciprocated to you. I see it like being handed over. All right, something's being handed over to you. And I'm seeing celebration, okay? Let's see what this is all about. I wanted to pull this morning from chakras, and I wanted to get directly into, after that, the Angel Tarot. Let me just see. Say it like you mean it. With the Queen of Swords. That's what I heard. Say it like you mean it. Alright, so what's this? Emotional balance is here with the heart chakra. That's typically seen as the Ace of Cups. So you could be at your very best right now emotionally. I see you happy with the energy of the Sun. And receiving some sort of message about an opportunity today. All right, Ace of Pentacles, or receiving some sort of gift. Sacral chakra. Yes. This is going to be something that comes through that allows you to create and birth something new. All right, that's sacral chakra is water energy. All right, so it could be regarding Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces placements, or those specific placements in your chart. And I see solar plexus as well, so fire energy is here. All right, this has to do with your vitality, how you're going to be moving forward. I see pleasure on the bottom of the deck, so this has to do with like things that you indulge in, things that you enjoy. It could be beauty, it could be sensuality, it could be many different things. All right, let's look at this energy of the sacral chakra. Let's see what's going on here. All right, let's check in with the sacral chakra. The Knight of Swords is here. So this is where more so I believe you're going to be receiving some sort of news. Maybe it comes in coming quick. All right, it's giving a message. It could be something that feels imperative. It's something that you want to create with. It could have something to do with like communication overall. All right, let's look at solar plexus chakra. The Moon and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, maybe your emotions are telling you here that you should be investing in something. All right, taking action towards something that you are trying to build on. Okay. The Moon and the Seven of Pentacles, I like that. It's like your emotions are telling you exactly where it is that you need to invest, what you're going to be building on, how much effort you've been putting into something that's kind of feeling like that's what you want to create on, but it requires a lot of this emotional balance. So this could be you putting love into yourself, keeping your life at peace and stable. All right, letting things just kind of flow with ease. King of Pentacles, and that's when you attract the abundance that you desire. Because it's coming in. It's coming. All right, but there's something that has to do with you protecting your energy, not feeling controlled or going back and forth. All right, just focus on more so your happiness, and then you receive this message about this brand new opportunity or just receiving some sort of gift that's going to keep you in this energy of emotional balance. All right, could be coming through from the Emperor, could be a boss, could be about your company. All right, if you're starting up a business. All right, the Eight of Swords is showing here, and I'm also seeing the World card. Some father figure could be a bit feeling left out in the cold or trapped in the mind about a specific cycle ending with you guys. All right, maybe it's because of where you're being assertive and where you want to go create and how you've been keeping quiet about your investments and where you're actually taking action towards. And then the emotional balance here comes in with this King of Pentacle energy. It's kind of giving me where you create your stability. All right, so that could be your focus on your resources and the opportunity that's being presented in the near future. All right. So this is about you taking either financial advice, how you're overcoming difficulties within your emotional state and feeling like it's rocky waters. All right. Let's get into the Angel Tarot. What do they have to say about this? There could have been some sort of argument as well. All right. With someone that you have a lot of emotion for. I do see the Sun and the Moon out here, and something required balance. All right. Feeling like you needed to defend and or protect yourself in some sort of way up until some sort of opportunity came in that would end up working out for you. We're looking here at the King of Swords, the exalted God. So there's some sort of victory. All right. And it grants victory and protection from lightning. So again, the Queen of Swords energy is definitely like lightning. And literally, I said, say it like you mean it, right? So when you say something, you're saying something in which you are trying to create, and you're coming through with the energy of the power and in the way that you communicate that. Whatever this back and forth that you're doing here and how you're trying to remain emotionally balanced, it could have a lot to do with the way that someone makes you feel controlled or a specific situation in your life right now that you feel is out of control. It's kind of like either black or white, right? Like it has to be balanced. And that's possibly why I see the Sun and the Moon here, because you feel that you want to gain victory over protecting your energy. What is this King of Swords coming through with? What is this victory all about? Because I see it coming with this Ace of Pentacles. It's the gift that's being handed to you, or something being reciprocated in your favor, so that stability grows with the King of Pentacles. The Star is here, so it's giving clemency and equilibrium, and protects against attacks that are happening in court. So if it's a court issue you're dealing with, then if you're the Queen of Swords, then you're literally going to say it like you mean it, right? You're going to protect your energy. You're going to defend yourself. You're going to bring something to the light. You're going to say what it is that you have to say in order for you to have a win. It's kind of what it's giving me, okay? Truth and justice protects from enemies who would try to steal one's fortune. Maybe there was something that came through where there was you secretly trying to invest in something for yourself and build on something for yourself, and you actually take an action with this, the solar plexus energy, and someone comes in and tries to either take that from you, Knight of Swords, come through and attack you in some sort of way. All right, so I feel like Spirit is telling you here that truth and justice is going to be served. All right, I don't see justice out here, but we just saw the Eight of Swords. This is where someone feels that it's kind of like keeping them in a sense of entrapment, where they can't seem to get to you in the way that they want to, okay? You have a lot of protection around you is what I see. And I see that here, this could be you literally protecting yourself, okay, from people that are trying to come in and attack you. All right, let's get into the following card. I just heard like off with the head. Like take off the mask, like we see you is what I heard. All right, with this Eight of Swords energy, it's like you're no longer being fooled by the person that's trying to remain in control of whatever situation's happening around you and stopping you from gaining emotional balance and stability overall, creating harmony in your life rather than feeling like you are being pessimistic about the future. You want to be optimistic about the future. All right. So whatever this is that's happening in court, you have lots of protection around you. I see the Six of Wands. So the God who took evil is here, longevity, and protects against infirmities. So Six of Wands in tarot is typically Leo's energy. It does speak about doing something in the public eye. It says that whatever happened here regarding some sort of attack, Five of Wands would have been. The Six of Wands is where you have that victory, and I see it here. All right, so something is giving you literally stability and longevity. Okay, I like that. Let's see. You have protects against infirmities, it says. We got temperance, so you're reconciling here. Regaining the favor of those that one has offended. All right, the God of joy is here. So temperance, again, it has a lot to do with, in this deck, I believe it's Virgo's energy. We are in Virgo season. Today we have Virgo with the sun in sextile over to Jupiter in Cancer, okay? So something happening with this water and earth dynamic is what I see overall. And possibly where the emotional balance is going to come in, okay? In the emotional state, depending on how you take action with something or how you move forward with something. All right, so maybe you are going to be reconciling with someone. All right. Thank you. That was like a confirmation, I believe. Divine power guards against mental troubles. All right, so the mental troubles would have been here with the Eight of Swords, and where truth and justice, and how you were going up against someone that was trying to attack your fortune. All right, so if this has to do with like work, you're going to be protecting your energy here by saying what you need to say and saying it like you mean it. Queen of Swords is out here twice. It says divine power guards against mental troubles, okay? So when you say something, you don't say something and you don't hide. You bring that out, all right? And you put that in the public eye so everybody knows exactly what's going on. You're protected. It's speaking truth with the Queen of Swords, okay? So whatever was hidden in connection to your investments or someone that tried to take from you, because the Seven of Pentacles is a Saturn and Taurus energy. It would be like putting restrictions on either your resources, your finances, things that you do, that you invest your time, your energy into, that is creative. All right. The message is that your opportunity is here. Okay. I'm going to get one more and we're going to move on. Your opportunity is here is how I heard it. The moon is here. All right, so divine revelation reveals messages and has the power to destroy. So the moon is here, trying to destroy those that try to attack against you and whatever it was that you invested in here. Okay, that's exactly what this is. This is Archangel Gabriel here. All right, let's move on and find out what's happening overall in the background and what we don't see. I feel that pretty soon you'll be living a very sensual life, all right, very indulgent, all right, and beauty or things that you're creating within the sacral chakra energy. So things that you find pleasurable, as long as you continue to take action on things that require your stability, okay? So if it's resources, it's coming in. Let's get into the answer oracle here. What is the message regarding this situation? Probably going to make this one a bit short. I have a couple things to do this morning. All right, so determination is here. All right, you have, again, belief in victory. Your destiny is calling here. All right, you could be going towards your responsibility, all right, or getting on the road and where you know you're getting yourself out of this entrapped cage. All right, I love when spirit comes through with the specific message because it means that you were being submissive to others. But here you are, the flower coming out of the crack, all right? So you struggled desperately and staying determined to go towards what your destiny was, what you were being called to do, okay? You may have dealt with lots of rejection here. Welcome in, Steph. Rise and shine, you guys. There could have been lots of gossip, all right, rumors, speculation, slandering your name, all right, or whatever your dream was, all right. Something going on pertaining to what it is that you desired. Let's see. Now you're at peace. All right, harmony, order, calmness. Something remains in balance now because of your determination and because of this victory. All right, now anything that feels that like it had a shackle on you or feels like it held you in captivity, that's going to end up dying out. All right, it's giving that energy is going to disappear. I heard decimate. I don't know if that's the right word to use for that, but I heard decimate. Okay, gossip. Oh, it has a lot to do with how you've been betrayed. Okay, some sort of breakup or divorce. Okay, could have been some sort of gossip about infidelity. Let's look at how this was all affecting your dream or what it was that you desired. It more so turned into like a nightmare. It looks like you're purifying your energy, that's all. All right, so it doesn't feel like you're going backwards. You're actually moving forwards in connection to your journey here, the process. So it looks like the offering is here. I like it. All right, show me determination. The Ace of Swords, like I said earlier, say it like you mean it with the truth. Ace of Swords. Destiny. It's time for you to be moving forward here with the Six of Swords. Transitioning from, I would imagine, what all the speculation was all about with this gossip card. All right, there could have been someone that could have been very revengeful in your energy. It's giving Five of Cups. It's giving trying to leave you in connection to sorrow, hurt, loss, grievance, okay? And show me this dream. So this is what it was. Someone was trying to attract your dream or to attack your dream and attack what it was that you desired. So because you spoke the truth, you brought harmony and order back into a situation here. And that's what's allowing you to step in with the energy of your 10 of Pentacles. This is the Mercury and Virgo transit right now. All right. So it's calling in your abundance. It's calling in your long-term longevity. Okay. It's giving prosperity and abundance. All right. So because you declined the energy of the mental attacks, it looks like you separated from this and you sought out justice, is how I'm going to say it. I see the Hierophant, but it's because of the wisdom and the knowledge that was given to you, all right, from an elder, someone that has authority, all right, in connection to those that tried to be revengeful against you with the gossip. It looks like you overcome this attack, all right, through innocence, humility, and holiness. And that required a lot of determination and a lot of strength and courage, all right? Okay. So now down this journey, what do we do? It feels like something's completed, I'm going to be honest. Confirmation. All right, the Hermit is here. So the wise elder that has been helping you through this journey, you going through the dark night of the soul, you understanding what needed to be seen, says that you have a victory here, that you've won. And then you're going to be receiving whatever news that is. You ready?
Huh?
You ready to go?
No.
So whatever is delayed or slowed down, it just means that something's coming to fulfillment because of the achievement. And then I'm seeing here the Star, the Moon, the Empress, the Hangman. Whatever you gain perspective about, it brings in a sense of what it was that you desired, your happiness. All right, you guys, I'm going to catch in with you guys on community chats. I'm going to leave this reading here.